Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's... So here is 20-year-old Saul the Marvels.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, and now introducing from...
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
So, all the talk...
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
And there's the bell to start round 2. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Great round. Now relax. Need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. There's one through straight down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round.
Let's get it started in round 3. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That counter shot lands. Swing and a miss with the hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Wow, it's like two different...
Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Missing with that right hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a counter shot. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. You'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, well, we'll just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable at middleweight.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Step. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, my word. Canelo just got clipped. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath. This should better than this, King. Go back out there and win the round. For the fight, don't give him no free shots, yeah? You were thinking, you were smart. Go different. Get out there and switch up. Get this boxing back together. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Just go out there and let's reset. On the end of your jab. You're getting your timing already. That right hand, beautiful. Go out there and win this next round. Get in there. Bury it up. You're doing good, kid. Go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your fun. Gaps will clear.
Time winding. On to the sixth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Well done with that counter shot. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Just missed with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Defense is not an option for these two. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell for round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? The Argentine, Martinez, is down. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
You've got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to losing around.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get it.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nigga built their ass gang. Nigga built their ass gang.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a...